Good morning and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. I'm Sally and it's the 26th of January 2024. Welcome to Frog It or Finish It Friday. Now today I've got, how many have I got? I've got 3 projects today that have been the sleeping whips, so they've been about for quite a while. I'd just like to say welcome to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Hope you stay and enjoy what I've got to show, and welcome to my returning subscribers. Thanks for joining us today. Right, now this first blanket, well, I say blanket, it was going to be a blanket for my son David and Amanda, daughter-in-law, for a Christmas present 2 or 3 years ago. And the reason I like the stitch, but the reason I put it aside, I just thought, oh, it's not big enough. I was thinking of a blanket, and this is more of a, so we go from there. Let me fold it in half. That's it, folded in half. So it's more of like a lap blanket, but it's a beautiful stitch. It's a ripple. Let me tell you what it's called. It's from Jada and Stitches, and it's called the Crochet Chevron Ripple Zigzag Wave Blanket, and it's by Jada and Stitches. And I've used a 7mm hook, and what she did too, I've used my Stylecraft Special DK. This colour is just green, but you use it held double. You use 2 strands. And then I've also used a green. What colour's that? Well, I've used a darker green, so that's what I've done. I've started with the light. Then I've gone dark. I think then I was going to go light and dark and light, but I've only done that much of it. So I really don't know whether to finish it and use it as just as like a little lap throw to just put over your lap or over your shoulders, or whether continue. And it's like a single bed size. It to do for a single bed. So I could yeah, could carry on with it and use it for a single bed, but you'll have to let me know what you think about that. Not really sure. Like the colours. And now my next one, did I start it last year or was it the year before? I can't remember, but it's this pattern. It's a Yarnspirations, and it's a paid for pattern, but it's called a Crochet Summer Cardigan. Can you see the little slits at the side? And I thought that was beautiful. How nice is that? Really nice. But you work it all in one. So you're doing, let me just show you the yarn, and then I'll show you what I've done. It's a King Cole Cotton Soft DK. Beautiful for the summer, and the colour is just called orange, colour 3030. It's 100 gram and 4mm hook, and you can wash it, but you just got to dry flat. But that's gorgeous. But I have done quite a lot of this. So this is the bottom. Can you see the V there? That's the V, so that'll fold over. Orange is my favourite colour, I must just say. If anybody's thinking, oh, it's a bit bright, that's not, it's a bit orange. But orange is my favourite colour, so that's the little V at the side, look. And then you start coming out for the sleeves. It all looks a bit, it's a bit hard to show you, but that's That's one bit of, that's one sleeve. Yeah, so it's really hard to show you how much, but I have done quite a lot of it. The stitch is beautiful. It's like little shells. It's really, really easy. You 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 5 double crochet, and then you chain 3, single crochet into the top of the, yeah, it's just really easy stitch. But I've got lots of that left, so plenty to finish it. So I think this is going to be a finish it. I'm sure that'll be a finish it. Not sure about that one. Now this next one, my third one, I've one of my favourite cakes is a Battenberg cake. I love a Battenberg cake. So I just had this idea. It isn't a pattern I've seen. It isn't anybody's pattern. I just started doing these squares. Now this is my first square. Pink. It's about 9 inches. And then I've done the yellow is Stylecraft Special DK Lemon. The pink is Stylecraft Special DK Candy Floss. And this peachy colour is called Vintage Peach. So what my idea was to put a lemon and a pink, and a pink and a lemon, and to make a blanket to look like a Battenberg cake. That's what I was thinking. So I've done the square, and then I'm just putting the border on. And then I thought I'd edge the whole of the thing in perhaps a little bit deeper yellow for the marzipan. And the stitch, oh, do excuse me. The stitch, where are we? The stitch that I was using for that, on YouTube, Repeat Crafter Me is the channel, and she does the grit stitch. It's called the Grit Stitch Crochet Square, and she shows you how to do the stitch. But it's literally, you do, in American terms this is, you do 2 single crochet into 1 stitch, then you skip a stitch, 2 single crochet in the next, skip a stitch. That's literally all you're doing, and then the following round where you've skipped a stitch, that's where you'll put your 2 single crochet. So I'm using excuse me, I'm using a 4.5mm hook. The yarn recommends a 4. I thought if I do a 4.5, then it'll be a little bit softer and drapey. And of course you can machine wash and tumble dry with this. And oh yes, I started that 4th of August 2023, so that was only last year. But I've only done, I think it was just something to do when you haven't got to think about anything, mindless, when you want a bit of mindless crochet. So I've only done 1, 2, 3, and then this is my 4th. So I suppose if it's too much, if I don't want to finish it, I could always make a pillow or a bag. Thinking about it, it might be too a light colour for a blanket. It might get dirty quick. It's a lovely stitch though, isn't it? I really like this. I've just put my stitch marker on so I know that's the right side. But that's pretty for a blanket, wouldn't it? So oh, forgot to show you my buttons with my orange. this orange slip. You have 3 buttons on it, and these were the buttons that I've chosen. Nice and stripy. They're quite nice, aren't they? Quite like those. So that's all with that. I've got lots more. Let me have a look at this one. Now then, this, I'll just do one more, and my throat's really dry, and I have to just go and have a cup of tea with me. I think I never thought of that. But this I'm doing. This is a shawl. So we've done that much. It's not far off, I don't think. And it's a crystal at Bag O' Day. It's one of her shawls, and it's literally just the granny stitch. Oh no, it isn't. Beg your pardon. It's the V stitch. It's a V stitch, and there's lots of tutorials. But I don't know. I just thought, living by the seaside, I wanted something that was quite the colours of the sea, like sea glass colour. So the colours I'm using, I've got where's my hook? Come on out. I'm using a 5.5mm hook for this, and I'm not using Stylecraft Special DK. I think this is a very old whip. This was probably in 2017, so I don't think I quite got onto Stylecraft Special DK then. But these were from we have a store called, it's Toffs, but it stands for TOF. It's the original factory shop, and they do all these balls, £3 each. I think they're £3 each, but it's new fashion double knit by Woolcraft. So they don't put colours on, it's just shade 6F20, but that's a lovely blue. Oops. And I'm holding them 2 together, and this is a new fashion double knit, the same, but this is in like is it like it's shade 439. It's like that's coming a bit bright. It's like a limey green, but it's 100 gram, 100% acrylic, and you get 300 meters. Machine, warm, 40 degrees. Do not wring, do not iron, dry, do not bleach. Doesn't mention tumble dry, so I think you just have to. Doesn't say tumble dry. I'm sure I've tumble dried things on low. But anyway, what I've done, I've held the 2 strands together because I like the look of using 2 together, and then you can make all sorts of. But it's coming nice and thick. I thought it'd be nice and warm, and I've never ever made myself a shawl. I've been crocheting for quite a long time, and I've never ever made myself a shawl. So I made the loads for other people, but not myself. So that's the centre. Look, that's the centre, and it's that big so far. So I think that'll be nice on a when the weather warms up and we can sit outside in the evening and pop that round my shoulder if there's a bit of a breeze. So I thought that'd be nice. Now, I must just mention, last week I was showing you these squares that I was doing. Whoops, a lot of ends there. These big squares. And I didn't, again, I'm holding 2 strands together, but I didn't mention my hook size. My good friend Dot mentioned it to me that I hadn't said, so thanks Dot for mentioning that. It was a 7mm hook. Hi Dot. It's 7mm hook. That's what I'd used because I'd put the 2 strands together. So I just wanted to clear that up. And yeah, I think so. Those 4 projects, I'll leave it at that. I've still got a few more for next week, and then I think I'll do something else on a Friday. But let me know what you think. I think I'll probably keep on with the shawl. Not sure about the Battenberg blanket. I could always make that into something else. And I think I'll definitely finish my orange jacket because that'll be lovely for the summer. So I think I'll finish now and go get myself a cup of tea. I think I'll have to bring one in with me next time. And stay warm, or if you're in a warm climate, keep cool. And I'll see you all on Monday to see if I've got little Nina the Nightingale finished, plus other projects. Okay, bye. Love you all. Bye.